Hey everyone, Roldy here. I'm going to bring you a quick video running a double shadow team here. I'm at my parents again, feeding the dog, so if you hear the dog, you know why. So let's get into these battles, just one set here. I'm running Hypno, Shadow Hypno for the first time with Thunder Punch, Fire Punch. I'm running Shadow Machamp with the OG secondary Rock Slide, and I'm running Azumarill with double nukes. Not running Ice Beam. So let's see how these battles go. I accidentally cut out the beginning of the clip, so I missed who this trainer was, but they're leading Politoed. They land a Weather Ball. We're just going to build up to probably 2 Thunder Punches and then throw, because we can tank a few Weather Balls. Well, we can tank 2. The third one will KO. So they switch into Abomasnow. I'm going to throw this Fire Punch. I should have probably just switched immediately into Machamp, but because now they can farm up on me with something else. So they bring in Ninetales, and I'm going to go straight for Rock Slide. And let's see if they shield here. They should shield, and they don't shield, which is a huge surprise. So I'm just going to shield here and try to get off a cross chop. But at this point, they decide to concede the match. So maybe it was better it didn't show the trainer. I feel bad after that one. But yeah, you should have shielded that Rock Slide. Maybe they thought I had payback. And also I had to do these battles on my iPad, which is why the video is so thick and chunky. Because my phone ran out of space. I had to clear up all this space in order to record some more battles later. But actually, this is the last set of the day. So I was still trying to make Ninetales work, and I've just been losing a lot. So I just tried this team out, and I won 8 games in a row. But the other 3 didn't come out because my screen recording crashed because I ran out of space. So I recorded the last set on the iPad. This is what you're watching, the last set of the day, which I do go 5-0. But again, Shadow Machamp is it's a gamble, right? Sometimes it'll completely like just run over a team, and then it can also just get destroyed so quickly. But most times you're guaranteed to at least get a shield with it, so that's good. Let's see if this lands. It doesn't. So now I got both their shields. I'm gonna come back in with Hypno, throw my Fire Punch, which will do a lot of damage since it is the Shadow variant. This is my first time running the Shadow Hypno, and it's just so much better in my opinion at this point, especially if you're running double punch. If you're running maybe a Shadow Ball, then the regular Hypno could be good too, but those punches don't do anything when it's just neutral damage. But at least the Shadow variant, even when it is neutral, still does a good amount. So this is why I'm running Play Rough and Hydro Pump. So I'm going to land this Hydro Pump. It's going to almost KO the Bastiodon, but I don't like getting walled by Bastiodon with my Azumarill, because it should be a 1 match, and sometimes you'll lose if you're running Play Rough Ice Beam. So I'm running double nuke here. I'm going to farm it all the way down and just throw. Okay, they decide to concede. I mean, that game was over anyways. So that was a good second game. So as you see, 2 matches in a row that have been going really well with this team. Pretty much using Machamp as my safe swap in a sense, or a counter swap. It kind of depends, but it doesn't work as a safe swap because I said it'll get you a shield back at least, put you in a better position, because Shadow Machamp is pretty scary in the Great League, and I think mine's a rank 3, I believe, that I've had for a while now. So let's see how this battle goes. They lead Obstagoon. This is a terrible lead for me. I'm going to go straight into Machamp and just pressure them to get out of there. And they bring in a Cherim, which is not a good response to Machamp. So, and a lot of times Machamp forces a trainer to switch very, very quickly because you don't want to stay in that long. There's not much time to think, so you have to be very quick. I let one Weather Ball go through, and I'm going to shield here, and then my cross chop should take out this Cherim. Let's see if they decide to lose switch. At this point, I need switch because I need to align my Azumarill with the Obstagoon, and now I drew out the Ninetales, which is perfect because now I've changed alignment, and now I have my Hypno on this, and I'm able to switch into Azumarill and catch the Night Slash, which does nothing. At this point, I thought they were quitting there because it kind of lagged. I also have these battles at 1.5 as opposed to 2, which actually I like a little better. So let me know if it's better at this speed. Obviously, there's only one set, but the 2x speed kind of goes a little too quickly. It's hard to even count. They got the boost. It's not going to make a difference, and they're definitely not even trying to bait that they have gunk shot, so I'm just going to let everything go through, which they should be at this point, because otherwise it's definitely a GG. And then I land the Play Rough. Takes out the Obstagoon. I'm going to switch back into my Hypno and throw a Fire Punch. Super effective towards the Ninetales. And, well, it's not enough to take it out, but the next two Confusions will take it out. So that was a bad lead, but luckily he was able to turn it around. I'm assuming it was a misclick. They should have came into Ninetales on the Machamp. Like I said, it kind of pressured you to make quick decisions when Machamp comes in because it does so much damage so quickly. Though I would have definitely gone off a Rock Slide and pressure the shield and then come back in with Hypno. But it would have been close if they would have. So this is a Shadow Gardevoir. This does a ton of damage. I thought that I can keep up with my Confusion damage, but I'm not able to. It's definitely outpacing me. It's going to shield for sure. And look how much those charms are doing. And at this point, I have to come in with a Azumarill. I'm going to shield. I don't even know what this is. I'm assuming it's a Shadow Ball, but it's a Synchronoise. Would have still done a lot. And they have a Razed Reliever. I know at this point this game is over. We have some lag there. And I throw a Cross Chop. And I'm expecting there's going to be a Houndoom in the back, because usually I've seen this team with Houndoom. Which I needed to align my Machamp with, but I'm able to take down the victory wheel. But they have their own Shadow Machamp. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I don't have Ice Beam, so I can't even bait with Ice Beam. And they let the Play Rough go through, which is crazy. Which maybe they thought it was an Ice Beam, and I'm able to beat the Gardevoir. So I didn't throw. I mean, they still had a shield left, so that was pure luck, based on the opponents making a mistake. They should have shielded that. That Play Rough, I don't know. Maybe they did think it was an Ice Beam they could survive, but yeah, I was able to bubble down even with the bubble nerf. So with 1 HP in a dream. All right, so this is a great lead. They bring in a Swampert, and what am I doing? I should have switched into Machamp. I guess I kind of panicked, like I do every time I see a Swampert. Swamperts are scary. So I should have switched a lot faster, but here we are. So I'm just gonna end up baiting, I believe, on this, because I know the Haunter is gonna come back in, but they have to shield. The Haunter has to shield because the Rock Slide will take it out. So I'm going to bait anyways and see if I can possibly get off 2 moves. I do. I'm going to go for Rock Slide here. They have to, I'm assuming here they might shield, they might not shield. Do they shield? They decide to shield. So I got both shields, which is nice. I tried to switch into my Hypno immediately, but I wasn't able to. But this was a CMP tie, so that means I'm allowed to throw my Thunder Punch now. So that Haunter had a ton of energy, was only able to get off 1 move. So, and then here is a GG. That's another reason that I switched to having Azumarill. So many Dark types now in the back, or so many Umbreon save switches. So that was a good set, and there's just a ton of Umbreons and Sableyes and stuff. So it's hard not to have a Azumarill on my team. But yeah, I hope you liked that quick set of battles, and leave a like and subscribe. And then I'll see you next time.